Hi everyone, I'm Missy Stagers, broker owner of MStagers Realty Partner, and I'm going to bring you the market update of what happened in August for 2025. Each month, I bring you a breakdown of what's happening in the San Antonio real estate market so you can better understand the real estate market, whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on things. Each month, we use the latest data pulled from the previous month. So understand we're always 30 days behind, unfortunately, but that's how it's done. So let's jump into that. San Antonio remains in what we considered a balanced market. Now, what is a balanced market? It means that buyers and sellers both are negotiating. We have 6.10 months of inventory, which means there's a healthy mix of buyer and seller activity. That said, remember, real estate is local, and some neighborhoods are doing better than others. Some zip codes are doing better than others. We face more pricing pressure due to the increased competition when houses come on the market or builders have a lot of supply. So let's talk about the highlights of August. Total sales were $29.52, down 7% from last year. So if you haven't had a lot of showings, that's why. Average sales price is interesting. It keeps ticking up at $382,419, a 5% increase. The median is up 2% at $310,000. Days on market are at 74, which is up 12%. And price per square foot is $174, down 1%. Now, the original to list price ratio is 92%, which means people are doing lots of price changes. And that's about an 8% negotiation from list price to sold price. New listings are up 3% from last year. Active listings are at 17,043, which is a 15% increase. That's a lot. Average rental is holding steady at about $1,877. Now, what does that mean? If you're a seller, you need to really watch overpricing, because that spread from original list price to sold price is at 8%, which means people overlisted. And it will mean that you stay on the market longer. It's very important to be priced appropriately. Ideally, you need to be move-in ready too, because they have lots of choices. So if you want to shorten your days on market, stay stronger in your negotiation. Make it look great, get your price right versus price cut, price cut, price cut. What does this mean for buyers? Buyers, you have a lot more ability to shop. There is choices because inventory is up and you find yourself being able to look at more property than in previous years. It also gives you more power to negotiate. You still need to get pre-approved. You still need to understand your numbers. You can't go in with it's a buyer's market. I'm going to ask the seller for $50,000 off their price. Not going to work well, especially if they're priced right. There is a reasonable sum for every property. New construction, well, we're still seeing plenty of builder activity, which is giving some areas the most heartache in resale. They're offering lots of incentives. They have rate buy downs or plain simply low interest rates. I've seen some at 3.9 to 4.9. So keep in mind when comparing resale to new homes, also, how long do you plan on being in that house? It's a very important question to ask yourself. That wraps up the August market update. And if you're planning on buying or selling, we'd be glad to answer any questions you have. We'd like to treat you with personalized home value estimate, or talk about your goals, or talk about your buying objective. Remember, at MStagers Realty Partners, the experience does matter. Thanks for watching us, and I'll see you next month. Now let's go to Jim.
So rates have improved, thank goodness. Conventionals around 6.3 and FHA and VA around 5.95. It's great to see. Let's talk about the reports last week and this week. So the BLS jobs report showed there were only 22,000 jobs created in August, which was much weaker than the estimates of 75,000. Great for rates. Unemployment also rose a little bit from 4.2 to 4.3, which was as expected. The average duration of employment rose from 24.5 weeks, which was the second highest since the depths of COVID. All of this is good for mortgage rates. After the week jobs report, the odds of a 25 bp rate cut in September next week are now 100%. And the market is pricing in a 75% chance of a 25 bp cut in October and a 70% chance of a 25 bp cut in December. All really great for rates. Reports coming out this week that affect mortgage rates is mortgage applications tomorrow on Wednesday, the PPI report, and on Thursday, the initial jobless claims and CPI. So we are really looking forward to continuous improvement on interest rates.